So we're almost ready to go. Kilson has just readied up, and so will Avec. So it's again another make or break map for Kilson, and the pressure all on him. Avec knows that, well, if it doesn't happen this one, there's always the final map to go with. And you can see that Kilson's spawn actually was a really nice one. He got the red armor, and he decided not to go straight to Mega, which, you know, is a safe move. But if he'd have actually gone there, he would have been able to collect it before Avec.
Yeah, definitely. And Avec decided not to pressure too much yet as well. They're just going to play each other out a bit. And Kilson has already dropped for the next red. And Avec is going to see him now. And oh, he misses the jump to the red. And that's so good for Kilson. He just has to get out of there somewhat unshaved now. And he does. And the next Mega should be Kilson's.
Well, Kilson already stood there up over that Mega Health spawn. Will Avec come in for the challenge? Doesn't look that way. Actually, he will drop here, and he will do a bit of plasma damage, nothing too serious. As he then will get out of that action. 10 seconds until any yellows are in. Look at that for a rocket from Avec. Kilson thrown up in the air. I'm surprised that Avec didn't switch out to his LG a little bit faster than he did, to be honest.
By Kilson,
and there goes the LG, and that stopped Kilson from getting in onto that red armor. It will go over to Avec, and his rocket jumped his way out of that position as well. That was a great little move from Avec on the defense, and he's managed to do some LG damage as well, as Kilson jumped up, obviously, into that middle yellow. So, you know, making the most of a bad situation there was Avec.
Yeah, definitely, and Kilson is going to get this Mega for free, but Avec knows Kilson doesn't have an LG yet, so as long as he stays middle map, he's going to have the advantage, and he actually dropped for this red. This is so risky. Oh, and great rocket there by Kilson, but it's not going to be good for him. He didn't get the 50. 10 HP on Kilson, 9 HP on Avec.
Well, the armor at least will give him something to work with. And as he takes that 50 health bubble there, he'll
really
fire
good
a rocket
prediction
around the corner. Kilson was waiting, and that was just brilliant prediction from Avec. And he puts himself 1-0 in the lead. He's by no means safe, but he's going to get the Mega Health, and chances are he's in on the red armor as well. So that will leave Avec with a huge stack to move forward in this game.
Yeah, and Kilson has to play the yellows now, and he's going to have a hard time. Avec is already taking away 1 from him, and doing some plasma damage there, but not enough to send Avec away, and he has nothing to play with now.
Avec just trying to figure out where Kilson is. Upper yellow is actually available. Red will be there in a sec, and Avic's going to drop straight down nicely in the right position on top of it, and he's also got a free pickup on the Mega Health as well, because Kilson won't be able to challenge for this, and Avic's going to get himself back in towards that middle map area. Thing is, Kilson has already moved over to maybe go for that upper yellow. Yes, he finally will go that direction. And the thing is, he can be there, but Avec now knows exactly where he is, and he can almost just hold him in that position.
Yeah, but he decides to take the red safely, and good rocket jump there, but slightly too late, and Kilson could do a lot of damage. But Kilson still doesn't have a rocket launcher, but he's way ahead on LG ammo, and Avec is going to run out in this fight. Lucky for him, Kilson doesn't know. He could have just stayed there and pushed him out of the middle map.
There is some much-needed LG ammo for Avec. But he's back on the red armor as well. Very, very important move to collect both of them. There goes a direct rocket from Kilson as he's dropped down into that middle area.
But it's still not going to be enough to send Avec away. And Avec is still taking his yellow, so Kilson is not getting a stack. He doesn't give Kilson free room to play, and that's going to be so hard for Kilson. He's actually decided to drop on the red now, and Avec might be a little bit too late for this.
He certainly is, and Kilson will steal that away. Rockets from Avec not actually connecting, but he'll still get in over onto that Mega Health. So still, despite the 1-0 lead, very up in the air this map. Just like most of the maps have been, except maybe the last one, which Kilson ran away with just a little bit.
Yeah, and he's doing exactly the same thing. I wonder if Kilson is going to challenge again for the red armor. And he is not. So this is going to be... This is a good position for Avec. He can get so much LG damage on, and Kilson knows this.
Avec sat right now on that red armor, which he will take. Kilson, of course, still hanging around, trying to do the damage on that first rocket. And the second, very, very powerful Mega collected by Kilson.
Oh, and he missed the rocket jump up.
Rocket's going down. Central yellow picked up by Avec. Not the best rocket he's ever produced in his life, but won't do too much of a big deal for him. And Kilson knows that that red armor will be in position now, and Avek can just sit there, do as much damage as possible from above, which will be a fair bit there, judging by that first rocket. And the next fight will be over this mega health. Avek is actually waiting there. Will drop down perfectly in time, and Kilson's not even going to challenge for that. And we've gone past the halfway point as well. So still a very slim lead for Avek, and a game that's kind of balancing on a knife edge.
Yeah, and Kilson is doing really great so far, not losing any more frags. And these rockets, good as well. But he's going to have a hard time dropping for this red. And this is going to be big for Kilson. This rocket, really good as well. And he will get out freely, and now Kilson took over the lead with just one good decision.
Actually, you saw Avek almost look like he was going to drop down into red armor and then decided against it, which
was
definitely was a good decision. But in the end, Kilson still holding out. That was a bad decision from Kilson to rocket jump up there in that middle map, not knowing exactly where Avek was. And again, the LG from Avek is perfect, but his bad rocket. After all that great work, he throws in a bit of a mistake. And let's quickly look at Kilson. Oh, he's still healthy. No problem for this in this situation for Kilson whatsoever.
He's really healthy now, and that could have been so good for Avek, and so just destroying all of Kilson's game there.
Oh. Interesting move, as Avek really didn't expect Kilson to just drop down on top of him there. But Avek is completely sealed off into this yellow armor room.
And Kilson knows it. He's just trying to keep Avek in. And now he has free reign of the middle area, getting red and mega.
More ammo there for Avek, who's still on the back foot with his armor and his health, actually. But that's closer to at least being a little bit normal. Both yellows back in play. Kilson is over by the upper yellow, just stacking up just that little bit further. And this is a nice defensive position from Avek, because he's obviously going to hear him coming from below.
Can be really risky though, and he gets caught.
Should maybe hear him coming from below, but apparently not quite in time. And Kilson will bring us back to a tied game with 3 minutes on the clock. And well, we'll follow Kilson because he's the one that's completely running the map. But there goes a cheeky move from Avek. He could be in trouble still though. Only had plasma, couldn't rocket jump out to get onto that top level. And he will see Kilson take the lead. Oh, and he was really hoping there that it knocked him down into lava, but that quite didn't pull off for him. But Kilson in the driving seat, 2 minutes 39 remaining in this map, and he could bring us back to, once again, for the third time in a row here at the Intel Extreme Masters Global Challenge at Gamescom, to a 5th map.
And Avek really, I'm not sure if he should actually be here. If he loses this frag, it might actually be over already. He really has to do a lot of damage now, and giving up the mega for the red, decent decision, but that rocket jump is surely going to be the end of him. And a 3-1 score now, 2 minutes to go. This is really in Kilson's hand. He should not let this slip again.
Well, let's see if he does that. 2 minutes to go. Shards for Kilson. The more he picks up in terms of shards and yellow armors, the less chance Avek's going to have of getting anywhere near him in this game. Avek's actually trying to go down and steal that red armor. Kilson putting in the damage. But Kilson's far from healthy at the minute. 100 health, 40 armor, but he's done lots of damage to Avek on the way out there as well.
He's too early for the mega.
1 second for the mega. He actually rocket jumps out before that mega spawn. Let's switch over to Avek because he has it. He's going to jump out there, and again, a risky move from Avek, but that's what he needs to do. That's all he can do, even with this amount of time remaining on DM13.
Yeah, but once you get the frag on DM13, if Avek gets a clean frag here, he can surely get the conversion. He doesn't have to go for the items anymore.
Yeah.
He can just go for the frag and take it into overtime. And Kilson, he really can't do anything now. He can't do anything aggressive. If he loses the next frag, he's so on the back foot on this map. And he is playing it safe.
Avek just spamming around. Will he rocket jump up? Yes, he will, but to the upper yellow. That gives him position plus an armor.
1 minute left.
As he searches for Kilson. Right now, can't really find him anywhere, but he's going to try and cut him off here by those bubbles.
Good defensive rocket by Kilson.
Get one bit of LG off, but as you said, that rocket was a lot more powerful onto Avek. Here comes a fast rocket jump around with 40 seconds to go. Avek still cleaning up the items on the map. Well, that's not what he needs at the minute. He needs to get himself a kill. There goes the spot onto Kilson, who again will take the back foot and runs away down towards that other yellow area. More rockets needed for Avek as well, so kind of running out of everything at the minute. 23 seconds What's the next move? Avek will rocket jump up, trying to cut him off at shotgun. Kilson actually backing away from that area, and Avek really struggling here to get in contact with Kilson, but now he's maybe found him. Can he chase him down? Kilson moving away. LG from Avek, but Kilson has got away. And well, Avek...
Yeah, he knows it's over.
Yeah,
he won't get the conversion anymore.
There.
You can just delay this spawn for 4 seconds as well. So,
there we go.
GG's call.
It's 2-2, and we are going into the final map of this semi-final. What a great way to start the last 4, if you like, the 2 semis, and in a very similar way to we saw the last 2 quarterfinals as well, with the comebacks happening. The final map will in fact be Furious Heights, Tawny